Today is November the 6th, 2024. This is Carmen bringing you your daily Bloodborne Remaster update. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today. No news on the emulator either. In terms of gaming news, Take-Two Interactive did it was an earnings call or something, and they said GTA 6 is still on track to release in fall of 2025. So it is still on track for what I'm going to assume is probably an October release next year. So we are probably under a year away from Grand Theft Auto 6 releasing. For those who are excited, I'm very happy for you. For me, I don't have time for a Rockstar game. I just don't have the time for it. It's like, I've tried to replay Red Dead, and it either just doesn't interest me, or like my lack of time makes it where I just lose interest. So yeah, if you're excited for it, I'm happy for you. For me, I look at GTA 6 and I'm like, yes, a game I probably won't play because I just don't have time for it. So yeah, but if you're happy, you're happy. I'm glad for you. Let's see. Last night was the election, the 2024 U.S. election. That's about all I'm going to say on that. So let's get into last week's question. We're going to answer it on Wednesday this week because I've got another one in the back of my mind. I want to go ahead and get out there. So the question last week was, what is your favorite, or what do you think is the best boss in Dark Souls 2 and why? I wanted reasons for this because, in terms of like the really good DS2 bosses, it's always kind of the same handful of bosses that get mentioned. So from, I believe it's Uncle OL, the Burnt Ivory King, because of how cinematic it is. It feels so cool to have the voice knights helping you. Very good pick. Love the Burnt Ivory King. From Chainsaw Goodman, Sir Alon, the arena is really cool. He did buffer those floors where we got there. It is true. His design is awesome. The moveset is varied and challenging. I agree. I think you just kind of gimp the boss up by dodging to the right, and then he can't really hit you. And it kind of sucks that you have to do that because he swings quickly. And I think he swings a little bit too fast to dodge consistently. So to really have a super, like a super, what's the term here, intuitive fight, you kind of have to be dodging to the right, which means he is going to whiff just about everything he does. So that to me does hold Sir Alon back. I think he's a really good boss, but I think that, I do think like dodging to the right, completely like negating most of his attacks, I think that definitely does hurt the boss a bit, because if you're not dodging to the right, if you're going back and forth, left and right, you're gonna get chopped up a lot. You're gonna get clipped on a lot of things with DS2 hitboxes. So yeah, but it's a good pick and I understand it. From Godzilla, I would say Looking Glass Knight, just because of how unique it is. I really like Looking Glass Knight. I think that's the best boss in the base game. He's got a really fun move set. He can summon in an NPC or a player if you're online. And I believe like the NPC and player is not scaled up too high, so you can kill them quickly. It's just a very fun boss. They actually incorporated PvP into a boss and didn't make it suck. Very cool boss, very fun move set, very good arena. Overall, Looking Glass Knight, such a good boss, and I 100% understand the pick. From Theo Lavoie, Looking Glass Knight, again, love the design and fun, but I haven't fought since my dagger only run where I don't remember too fondly. Oh, Lavoie. Oh, he corrected me on it. Gotcha. Lavoie. Gotcha. But yeah, so Looking Glass Knight, again, I agree. Very fun boss. From Yarum, the Burnt Ivory King is pure cinema. Can't believe they never tried anything like it again. Yes, I agree. I don't know why they never did anything else like Burnt Ivory King. Very cool boss. I guess the closest they ever came to that was actually Needle Knight Letta and her allies. That is actually the closest they ever came to Burnt Ivory King. That is hilarious. I just realized that. That's so funny. From Ito Valaton, haven't played DS2, but Burnt Ivory King. Seems like a lot of people love the Ivory King. From Mr. Anomaly, Burnt Ivory King. My reasons are presentation, absolutely, 100%, going down to the old chaos. It's so cool. Lore, yes, it's so good. The lore, like DS2's lore is like so much better than Dark Souls 1 and 3. It's just, it's so much better. But that's the point. Gameplay mechanics, yes, I agree. And the organic incentive to explore the DLC, absolutely, I agree with this. Absolutely. While my favorite boss goes to the Foom Knight because I do enjoy just the fight with him, Burnt Ivory King is like, depending on the day you ask me, I could put him at number 1. The Burnt Ivory King is so good, and yes, I love that you run through like a smaller part of the DLC first, pick up the eyes, go fight Ava, and then you got to run back through the DLC, but it's expanded, new paths are open, and you find the Lois Knights organically, and then they go down with you. It's so cool, and as Yarum said, I can't believe they never really did anything else with that idea. So yeah, very good pick by Mr. Anomaly, very good reasons. From Lorenzo, Been absent for a while. Okay, this is just a comment here. I'd say Sir Alon, but it's way too boring of an answer. Yeah, that's fair. So Ilana, the Squalid Queen. Let's see what he says. I really like the managing aspect of the fight, the bullet hell elements. I don't mind her summoning Velstadt. I actually like that because it makes it more about my positioning. The annoying bit is when she summons the pigs. Does she summon pigs? I didn't even realize that. Which are easy to deal with. Amazing OST and arena as well. Okay, so here's the thing with choosing Alana, the Squalid Queen. I hate this boss. I absolutely loathe it. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's mid, but I hate fighting this boss. I don't think it's fun. I think it's more annoying than anything. So yeah, I don't understand this pick, but me and Lorenzo don't usually see eye to eye, so that's fine. He likes this boss. I'm happy for him, but again, we don't usually see eye to eye on our takes on these bosses because I think this boss is extremely annoying, and I do not like it. I do not like Alana. So with all that out of the way, the question for next week is going to be different. I've asked a couple months ago at this point, what would you want FromSoftware to do next? You know, what kind of theme would you want for a new Souls game? Cyberpunk, desert, ocean, etc. And now I'm going to just kind of ask a different version of that, which is, what do you think they're doing next? Because I've been thinking about this a lot. Are we thinking they're going to do another open world title? Are we thinking they're going to go for another linear game, or maybe something like Sekiro? You know, Big Mike did say in an interview he wants to learn from the experiences of making Bloodborne and Sekiro and incorporate that into another game. Sounds to me like another linear combat-focused game. I want that. I would love that. So, I mean, just what do you think? You know, I really want to know what people are thinking about this. If there's one thing I can say, I hope it's not. It's an open world game because I don't want another open world Souls game. I think it was a terrible idea, and I'm so nervous that NeoWiz, the Lies of P developers, are recruiting for an open world Souls game. I'm terrified of it. I don't want it, but we'll see. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Answer that question in the comments. I'll probably timestamp it because I did a lot of yapping and giving examples there. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today. That's been your daily Bloodborne Remaster update for November the 6th, 2024. Yeah, that's the day.